Hey everybody, Key here, and you guys asked for more tutorials and talk through tutorials or get ready with me's, so that is what I'm going to do. Let me share with you guys some of the things that I'm going to be using. I am definitely going to be using this Matte Plus Poreless foundation by Maybelline Fit Me. I also picked up their primer since the last time we spoke, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to use their concealer again, but I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I learned a new way to apply this concealer, because the last time I wore it, I noticed that it had flashback. So I found a way to kind of counteract that, so I'm going to share with you guys. And I'm also going to use their graphic liner. I know I told you guys in the previous video that I didn't really care for it, to wear it all day because it doesn't have like great staying power, but I'm not gonna be gone all day, so I'm gonna rock this. And I received the new Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, so I'm gonna use a couple of them in this look today. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of this lipstick, not this actual lipstick, but a picture of the lipstick. And I was saying that I passed on it when it first came out, but now I wanted it. So I got it because once I found out that I was getting the foiled eyeshadows, I just thought of a look that I wanted to do with this that I thought would be cute. I mean, maybe New Year's appropriate or fall appropriate or just whatever you want to call it. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up because they still had a few left, and we're gonna get started now. So first, I'm gonna use this NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in Iced Mocha. Now, I did swatch a couple of the foiled shadows, and you don't really have to use a base if you don't want to, but I want to. I recently picked up the MAC eyeshadow palette, and it is actually called the large single palette, and you can house your MAC eyeshadow pans and your Makeup Geek eyeshadow pans in here. And I picked it up for $8, you guys, and if you have a pro discount, it's even cheaper. But I said all that because I'm gonna use a color in here. I believe this color right here is called Saddle, but the back of the sticker kind of came off, and so I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is. I usually put concealer on my eye to mute it out a little bit. I didn't do that today, but we're gonna make it work out anyway. My eyes aren't that bad. So I'm gonna kind of do like a little bit of matchy-matchy. So I decided to pick an eyeshadow that pretty much looks like the Rihanna lipstick. So this Makeup Geek shadow is called Mesmerized. It's not too dramatic. It's really pretty. See that? And then I want to use this color Houdini. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to put it kind of in the outer V. Like towards the end there. I'm not going to go like halfway, but maybe like a third of the way. And then just kind of blend it a little bit like this so that it looks like they just kind of fade into each other. These foiled shadows are very blendable though. They like mesh right in. But what I did do, even though I didn't like create this look, I just played with it. I just played with the colors a little bit on my eyes, and I just used my finger. You can put these on like with your finger. You don't even have to use a brush. I like Saddle, but I think I'm gonna go into Cocoa Bear because Cocoa Bear just, I don't know. Let's see how I like this. Let's see. See how it just does that? I just like it. And then Cocoa Bear blends really good with Peach Smoothie, so I like it better. This is like one of my favorite transition colors. And you don't have to put a lot. It doesn't have to be that deep if you don't want it. Just scale back on what you put on your brush. But I actually like it when it's deep. And then I'm gonna go into Peach Smoothie. So we're gonna put the Peach Smoothie at the top because I just love this color. Because it is a little chalky, or powdery I should say, not chalky. It's a little powdery, but I totally don't mind because it blends well. So I like to use this color because it's not like a stark white. It's not like a really harsh cream color. It's peach, so it just goes with my skin really well. And then I usually take my blending brush again and just kind of mesh everything together up there. but I'm gonna use the Master Graphic Liner, and I'm going to do a wing, and this is what this liner looks like. Uh-oh, did it dry out? I feel like it's not as dark as it was when I got it. And I only used it one time. I think that the liner's having a hard time going over the shadows, so I'm going to use this gel liner by Makeup Geek, and it's Immortal. Why not just make this a Makeup Geek and Maybelline video? Now, I know that there are people that can just put their liner on without holding their eye, but my line just does not come out straight like that. You guys asked me for a tutorial on wing liner, so I'm hoping that this little step helped you. So now that the lashes are on, I am going to, I think I'm gonna go into this color. I think it's called Cinderella by Makeup Geek. But I'm just gonna blend it on in the shadow. Get that inner corner popping off. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. I think I'm pleased. I'm going to go into my primer by Maybelline, and it's new and it's not limited edition from as far as I can see, and it is called Master Prime, and it is a primer and a base, which is what it says on the package, and it says it is to blur and smooth. Now, you know I love primers that dry matte. This one is not as matte as my Bare Minerals one, but I mean, it's good enough. It's not a horrible primer. I mean, it's not like the best I've tried, but it's nice. It really is nice. I mean, it doesn't leave a cast on my face, as you guys can see, and I feel like it does kind of blur. We're gonna move on to this concealer, and this is the Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer, and it is by Maybelline, and it's one of the new products that came out as well. And this one is in medium deep. Now, usually I use my concealer on top of my foundation, but the last time I used this concealer, I did that. I highlighted on top of my foundation, and what I noticed was it gave me like major flashback. So I noticed that if I put this underneath the foundation, then it still highlights, but it doesn't really give me a flashback. So that's what we're doing first. And I mean, it camouflages. So if you have dark circles or anything like that, it pretty much covers it up, so you don't have to worry like about looking ashy or anything like that, or that it's not gonna cover, or that you need to color correct or something before you put it on, because it's pretty great, guys. But I'm telling you, this is not one of those concealers, like, you know how sometimes people use a concealer as a foundation because they like the consistency, like LA Girl or MAC Pro Longwear Concealer? This is definitely not one of those concealers. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of that eyeshadow. But this is definitely not one of those concealers that you can use as a foundation. So I'm gonna use this today. I'm just not gonna do my beauty blender today. I'm using brushes today. And who is this by? This is Sigma Precision Tapered P86 brush. If you see me looking over here and over there and over there, it's because I have 3 mirrors on my vanity, and then I have a small mirror right here. So I go with whatever is helping me at the moment. I'm gonna take a little bit and just go right there. Just a very little. And I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger like that. Now we're gonna go into the foundation I told you guys about, the Matte Plus Poreless New Fit Me Foundation. This is the color 355, and it is in the color Coconut. And the darkest color that they have in the Maybelline Fit Me period, I went on their website, and it is 360, and the color is Mocha, and I do believe that that's a color that they added recently. Now in my last video, I showed you guys the consistency, and it is very creamy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of pat it on my face with my finger, and I'm gonna use a brush today. I'm not doing a beauty blender. I'm not boycotting a beauty blender, I'm just not using it today. So I'm going to use, it's just a blending round brush, or a round buffing brush by RC Cosmetics, Royal Care Cosmetics. and I'm using that to blend this foundation out. I don't even think I'm gonna set my foundation with the powder today. I'm gonna take just a little bit of my Topaz powder just to accentuate that highlight a little bit and to make it look a little more flawless. See the difference? Okay, and like I said, I'm not gonna set that foundation with the powder. We're just gonna move on to contouring, and I'm going to use my Ulta contour kit, and I'm going to use the color Golden Bronzer right there. Okay, so I feel like contouring today, but I'm gonna use the Bombshell bronzer as a contour for my nose because I want it to be really, really light. This is the Bombshell bronzer. I hope this lighting is okay because it's like overcast outside, but it feels really bright in here. Now, I don't contour my nose to death, but I just like to kind of make this disappear a little bit. To keep up with the theme of Makeup Geek and Maybelline, I'm going to use Makeup Geek's blush in the color Love Affair right there. It's just gonna give that rosy feel. And you guys, I have been addicted to this highlighter lately, but this is Betty Luminizer, and it is by The Balm because it's the bomb. Somebody was waiting on that in the last video, so I thought I'd do it this time. But I just put, I don't know, a generous amount there. And I blend really good. So as I'm applying, I'm blending. I don't just like to just swipe and then I'm done. I need to blend that baby out because I want it to look as natural as possible. And I try to take it not only on my cheekbone, I go pretty high too. You don't have to, and then I go pretty low. I go really close to my nose, kind of under my eye. I just like that. I don't know. I like that that highlight goes right there. And now, see that? And now I'm just gonna put a little right here. See? Voila. Now, before I do my lips, I am going to put on my hair because I just feel like the look will be complete. So I will be right back. Va-va-voom. I just want to get my hair on. I hope I have enough curls in there. Okay, wait. This is a get ready with me. This is a get ready with me, right? Let me fix this curl right here. I need some wand curling irons. So I have to use my old school Conair. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to use my Rihanna Viva Glam 2 lipstick, but in conjunction with that, I'm gonna use Cyber, and I'm gonna outline my lips with Cyber. I could have used a Night Moth, but I wanted to use a lipstick because it covers a larger amount than the liner. I don't want to be filling in all day. And now I'm gonna go in with this Rihanna color. I want to share with you guys really quick before I end this video. And I saw a comment where somebody was really surprised that I reply to almost everybody that comments on my videos. Now, I don't know how long that will last because it is kind of getting a little hectic, but I feel like if you guys take the time out to come comment and, you know, give me feedback, share your thoughts, then I can at least try to say, you know, try my best to say thank you. So in the event that I'm unable to comment the way that I like to comment back to everybody, then I will definitely address it like in a video and just say thank you guys so much, or, you know, something like that, because I mean, it's always nice to be nice. I'm just saying. And that's it for this video. You guys have an awesome, blessed day, and I'll see you sooner than you think. Bye.